Hello, boys and girls. Hi, my name is Morah Mushky. I'm all the way from Montreal, Canada. Have you ever been to Montreal? I can't wait to learn all about the upcoming holiday of Shavous with you today. But first, wait. I just got a package in the mail and I can't wait to open it up. My Savsa, my grandmother, sent me a special new board game for my birthday. I love board games. Oh look, it's in an Amazon Prime package. Scrabble. Have you ever played Scrabble? I've never heard of this game before. Let me try to figure it out. Let's see, we've got some letters, some sticks. What are these? Some sort of board. But I don't know how to play. How does this become a fun game for me to enjoy with my family? I wish I knew how to play. Oh, wait! Look what I found in here. It says game guide. This is super cool. It gives me all the instructions how to play this brand new game of Scrabble. It actually looks super fun. I can't wait to try it out. Having a guidebook, a set of rules, is crucial to playing any game. Imagine playing basketball without any rules. Imagine playing soccer without any rules. Imagine a world without any rules. It wouldn't function. We need to know what to do and what not to do. The Torah is our guidebook. You see, Hashem created us human beings. Hashem created the world, and Hashem created the Torah, which teaches us what to do in the world, how to achieve peace, justice, and goodness. Yiladim and Yiladot, I invite you to embark with me on a special journey through the Midbar Desert as we explore the holiday of Shavous that takes place on the 50th day of Sephirat Omer. You guys learned all about that at Virtual Hebrew School. Give me a thumbs up if you think it is freezing cold in the desert. Now give me a thumbs down if you think it's hot and boiling. You got it. It's hot and boiling in the desert. How did we Jewish people even end up in this Midbar Desert? Where are we coming from? Where are we going? You're right. We are coming from the land of Egypt, from Mitzrayim, where we were just freed as slaves from the Egyptians. After we left Mitzrayim, after we left Egypt, right away, Hashem offered us a gift, a present. Hashem offered us the Torah. The Torah would teach us how to live our lives properly.
A beloved treasure, the Jewish nation. The next day, on the second day of the month of Sivan, Moshe climbed to the top of Mount Sinai. It wasn't very tall compared to the grand mountains all around it. It was a humble little mountain scattered with flowers. Hashem spoke to him.
Moshe, your people have witnessed the great exodus from Egypt. I have now chosen them to be a beloved treasure for me, cherished above all other nations. They will receive my precious Torah. Go down and tell them what I have told you. First the women and then the men. Ask them if they agree to become my holy people and keep all my laws.
Moshe came down the mountain and presented the Zikanim, the elders of Israel, exactly what Hashem had told him, no more and no less. Will you accept Hashem's commandments? Moshe asked the Zikanim. Before the Zikanim could open their mouths to respond, all of Bnei Yisrael called out together,
Na'aseh v'nishma. We will do and we will listen.
Yes, Bnei Yisrael had absolute faith in Hashem and loved him so much that they were prepared to do whatever he commanded them, even before they understood the full meaning of the mitzvos. First, we will do, and then we will listen and understand. Hashem was quite impressed. A voice from heaven came down.
Who revealed the secret? These are the very words which my angels say to me in heaven.
Hashem sent down millions of angels. One malach for each Jew. Each malach carried 2 heavenly crowns, one for the word Naaseh and one for Nishma. These beautiful crowns were placed on Bnei Yisrael's heads as a wonderful gift from Hashem.
Yiladim and Yiladot, meet Moshe Rabbeinu, leader of the Jewish people during the times of Matan Torah. Once the Jewish people accepted the Torah, God asked Moshe, who will be the guarantors? Who will ensure that the Torah is kept properly? The Torah is so precious. It is such a precious gift. Moshe had a suggestion.
I, Moshe, the leader of the Jewish people, I will guarantee that the Jewish people will keep the Torah.
God did not accept Moshe as the guarantor. Even though Moshe was a great leader, that in itself was not enough to ensure that the Torah would be passed down from generation to generation. Then Moshe had another suggestion.
How about the Avot and the Imahot? Maybe Abraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov.
Hashem was still not satisfied with that answer. Although their merits are great, our Imaot and Avot were not the solution. Then Hashem asked Moshe if he had another suggestion.
Oh, I have an idea. The children will guarantee the Torah.
And finally, Hashem accepted that answer, accepted the children as the guarantors. Boys and girls, I'm going to give you a minute to think about why do you think Hashem only chose the children and only accepted the children as guarantors for the Torah? You got it. Because if the children learn the Torah and keep the Torah and are excited about the Torah, they can then pass it down to their children, who will pass it down to their children, who will pass it down to their children. You get the point. The children, you, boys and girls, you were chosen to be the guarantors of our most precious gift, the Torah.
Shortly after arriving at Mount Sinai, Hashem told the Jewish people to prepare for 3 days. They were told not to touch the mountain because it was holy. When the day of the giving of the Torah dawned, Moshe climbed up Mount Sinai and the Jewish people gathered below at the foot of the mountain. The whole world was silent, with not even the sound of a bird tweeting. And then it started to thunder, lightning filled the sky, and the mountain shook with big clouds of smoke rising all around it. And then from within this amazing sight came the sound of the shofar, and then the voice of Hashem, saying the sound of the first 2 commandments. It was so overwhelming an experience for the Jewish people that they begged that Moshe say the remaining 8 commandments. Moshe said the rest of the 10 commandments, and then he climbed back up the mountain to receive the rest of the Torah, to record it, and to bring down the tablets.
49 days on the desert sand, on our way to the promised land. Our camp we put by the mountain's foot to hear our God's command. Everyone kept so pure, and then as the 50th day began, God came down with a mighty sound and gave commandments 10. God came down direct from heaven, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He spoke to them, to the kids, the women, and the men. And he said, God, that's all there is, so make no images and be careful with my name. Keep my Shabbat flame. Respect your mom and dad. Don't kill, that would be bad. To your spouse, be always true. Don't steal, it's not for you. When you testify, don't tell a lie. What you have is fair, so don't go after someone else's share.
The holiday of Shavuot is one of my personal favorites. Let's talk about how we celebrate it. But first, can anyone guess why I'm sitting in an ice cream parlor? You got it. Because on Shavuot, we have a mitzvah to eat dairy products such as milk, cream cheese, cheesecake, and ice cream. Can you think of a few? Why do we eat dairy products? Well, because the Torah, which we celebrate on Shavuot, is considered to be like milk and honey in its sweetness. Also, before the Jewish people received the Torah, they didn't know about the laws of kosher, which leads us to the next custom on the holiday of Shavuot. When Hashem was choosing a mountain to give the Torah on, all the mountains wanted this unique privilege. One mountain said, Hashem, give the Torah on my mountain because I am the tallest. Another mountain said, Hashem, give the Torah on me because I am the widest. Another mountain said, I am the most beautiful with magnificent plants growing all around me. There was one mountain who said, I may not be tall, I may not be wide, there are no plants growing around my mountain, but I just really want the privilege of having the Torah given on me. That mountain was Har Sinai. Hashem loved how humble Har Sinai acted, and as a reward, gave the Torah on Har Sinai. But first, Hashem adorned Har Sinai with the most beautiful flowers all over the mountain. And that is why we have flowers on the holiday of Shavuot. On Shavuot, we read the story of Ruth. Ruth is the grandmother of King David. Ruth was not born Jewish. She was a princess from the nation of Moab, who gave up everything to study Torah and become Jewish. We read the story to show that anybody can connect to Hashem through learning the Torah if they really want, regardless of where we come from or what our backgrounds are. Imagine that you are about to embark on an exciting adventure, an experience you've been looking forward to for years. Let me guess, the night before, you're not going to sleep much. You'll be so excited. Before receiving the Torah, the Jewish people made a mistake. They went to sleep. That's not how you act when you're so excited to receive something as special as the Torah. Because of that, we have the custom of staying up late on the night of Shavuot to study extra Torah.